Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again. Now today we're going to continue on with what we've been doing. Where's the spreadsheet? I guess I accidentally closed it or something. That's unfortunate. How do you find spreadsheet? Google Docs. Anyway, yeah, today we're going to be finishing up the dungeons. Hopefully finishing them up. No, not Docs. Sheet. It's Google Sheet. I think there's probably not enough time, or there probably is enough time to get them all done. But we'll see. I gotta find the sheet first. There it is. Found it. Alright. Okay, so we're looking for... Okay, we'll just start. Actually, let's do the dungeons. Well, there's only two, but we'll go do brewery and priory first. So presumably we can do this on normal. I don't see any reason to do it anything higher than normal. Oh, Cinder Brew. We'll start with Cinder Brew, man. That's like my favorite dungeon. Absolutely. We should just Hearth. Absolutely adore. Well, man, it's not Hearth. Just in case we beat it so fast that we end up having a Hearth again. We're almost there anyway, right? Where's the dungeon? Oh, where's the entrance to the... There it is. The portal to the city. Dornogal. See, this is then in the same zone as Dornogal, so that's pretty nice. We could also port to any of these dungeons. We'll try to make... Probably the port will take us to Mechagon or something like that, because that's hard to get to. Probably the last time, well, this series, that is, I may do more episodes where I do something on this character, but this is probably the last time I'm going to play this character before the changes. Which is sad. When is the pre-patch? Today's only the 6th, so I'm ahead now, but... Is it next week? Or is it... No, it's the 20th, so we still got a while.
The charged silt from these clashing elementals are
not looking forward to it.
Healing properties.
That's probably going to be the worst pre-patch ever. But hopefully... I don't know, there's like new content, I guess, right? Wait, what? No. Well, we can't even do it on Mythic, so... Normal it is. Should blow through it, but maybe it'll be hard. We'll see. Go right for the boss. Alright. Well, we're doing a little bit of damage, I guess. Oh shit, Chewie as well. I forgot about him. No, it's gonna be a romp. They're getting hammered. Wow. 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 It's like Remix. It's like, this shit's easier than Remix. Or do we actually have to do this? Fuck. That sucks. Where's my drink? Wait, what did I drop it by? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Where's my drink? It tells you how strong Reaper's Mark is. Keep him coming. We don't get just bronze, we actually get, wow, 98 gold. That's a lot. I think that's... Yeah, the other three have gone in. Or that's the third one that's gone in now. I don't think you can use spells, though, if you pick them up. Maybe I'm wrong about all this. Okay, this fight sucks. The solo. Where's my drink? No. Please don't fucking do this again. Okay. What is that, time base? I don't really understand that mechanic, I guess.
Are you here to help?
Okay, well the rest should be around. That's a lot of money we made already. Holy shit. One room. Couple hundred gold.
Your pal here signs
Oh yeah, you know what? I should do the achievements too, man. I never did any of the achievements. I used to love doing that. Maybe we'll do that this week. Yeah, maybe I'll. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that this week. I used to do that all the time. That'd be a fun way to close off the pre-patch. Oh, wait, we can't. Can you do them on Heroic now? I just realized the dungeons aren't available on Mythic. You probably can do them on Heroic now. I actually am interested in looking this up. Let's see. Dungeons, War Within Dungeons. Oh, that's interesting. Versatile Peddler's Trinkets? What the fuck? Where's the... It's here. Glory, yeah, see there's a bunch. We never finished these. The BFA ones I did on stream. This one is just like, I think I needed a second person or something, but we failed to get it back in the day. Shadowlands. I think we just ran out of time. And there's Dragonflight. Yeah, no, it has to be done on Mythic. Oh wait, no, that's Dragonflight. Yeah. Well, actually, we never did that one either. Wait. Wait. Is there not one? Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm about to Google this. Did I miss it? Glory of the War Within Hero. Oh, wow. There isn't one. We're not going to add a meta achievement for the War Within in that way. The current plans are actually going to do these as feats of strength as part of the thinking that there is rotational dungeons and seasons. Now it makes sense first to make sure people who are playing through these can, you know, look back and say, yeah, I actually did that. But for people who missed it and want to collect achievements for whatever reason, don't feel like they were left out. Well, they don't have, there's no achievements at all, I guess, right? That's sad. I was actually going to do that. Jesus Christ. It's like we just like randomly like crit for like 100%. Like, we hit the mobs so hard at every once in a while. I don't know what that is. Yeah, this shit would be easy if we could do it. Maybe it'd be harder on Mythic, obviously, but... Well, I assume it's from Goldie, right? They're always from the last boss, I guess. Goldie Baron Bottom. Flavor scientist, okay. I mean, honestly, we should probably be looting because it's actually like it's pretty solid money. What we should not be doing is killing them. That's the thing we need to do. Oh, what was that? Man, Plater is gonna be so sorely missed. It's crazy.
Oh no, my stills! They bypass the filters. It's running too hot. The meat will be substandard.
Yeah, but there'll be more. More meat, more money. That's good business.
Ugh. Cinderbrew was my personal directive, my passion. She's ruining everything.
$136 gold, look at that. Not sure how that didn't aggro. bet there's some dungeons that are really good too, because this one's kind of slow because of the mechanics, but we'd be way farther in this if it was just one straight, like if it was like a priory or something, we could just run around and aggro every single thing in the beginning, you know?
I cannot process this. Outlander, I've managed to
Yeah,
freeze
exterminate.
the
What the
cinder
fuck?
bees.
Why is it doing so much damage?
Should use them to make a beeline to Goldie's office. Come
That's
back
how
to
much
the
it normally
towers and
does?
use
That's
them.
crazy. Still enemies here to loot.
That meat elemental took months of R&D. You goody-goodies don't
Oh,
know
this part's
who
gonna
you're
be annoying.
dealing with. You do any more? You take out my bone man, my prototype, and my beekeeper. And now you're riding my bees like some nature-loving weirdo. I guess I'm gonna have to show you and your rock-headed friend who's boss.
Just fucking kidding. They all die so fast. Wow, dude. We do a lot of damage in these low-key, or in these, well, it's not low-key, but this is why. I think it's just normal. It's just way too fucking easy. Like, who the fuck's doing normal? Probably just leveling, right?
Now you're dealing with the BEO herself. You won't be taking this metering from me.
It really makes you realize how much tyrannical and fortified matter. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but oh yeah, look, you can run over this and get money too. I forgot about that. A whole copper. Alright, meadery or okra. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Alright, well that's done. Off to Priory of the Sacred Flame.
Thank the hive. It was a grave error listening.
It's not even really much to vendor either.
But because of you, I can hire back my workers and get back
Bunch of
in
leather.
business. Thanks again.
Those are transmogs, right? I don't know if I got anything new there. Oh yeah, this is time to hearth. Should have hearthed a while ago. I can't believe there's no glory of the hero. That sucks. There's still ones for the raid, but obviously won't be able to do that. Alright, to Priory we go. Probably won't have time to do all of these. It's probably going to be like only one or two left as well. It seems like it's just going to be a lot of travel. The dungeons themselves, besides like these ones, are not even hard, so I can't even imagine what the other ones are going to look like, but the expansion was really good. I'll tell you what. But yeah, so we've done all the Legion ones already, and then there's 2 odd ones. Wait, what the fuck? Siege of Orgrimmar is also... Wait, are there other raids? It's literally just Siege of Orgrimmar and Nighthold. That's it, for some reason, which is really strange. I feel like there easily could be one in every raid, if not one off every boss in every raid. Just literally just like if the boss... Ugh, I'm so addicted to this. If the boss like just, you know, has a doodad in its room, make that doodad a decoration. I guess it would get kind of cheap though if every single boss had one and then you had to farm. I don't know. I think it's a great system. I like a lot of it, but it seems like they could do even more with it.
Cleanse the pool of their filth.
Overgrown Arathi trellis. That sounds like that's gonna be great. Okay, let's see. Let's do the whole room. See what it looks like. What even is over there? Nothing, I guess. It doesn't go anywhere. It's probably gonna look like these, huh? Those are cool looking. Might be too many like healers or something. I don't know what the priests are. Those are just the mobs from upstairs, I guess. Oh, we missed the pat.
Each of his lieutenants
See how much gold this is.
tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
Oh god. Not ideal. Yeah, same mobs from upstairs. Don't normally fight them down here. I mean, you fucking Gorfians here.
Fall to the intruders.
Oh, 200. I thought that said 700. 267 gold for that. Not bad. I mean, it doesn't really make. I don't think it would ever be worth it. World Quest to give you more, but it's still kind of cool. So anyway, continuing conversation. I think from the last video, but definitely from the last session of recording. We were talking about ways to try to make the, Can we just go to the boss? Actually, sure what happens. Yeah, I think we're fine.
Ours is the true path to the Arathi.
Oh yeah. But anyway, talking about trying to make the leveling concept more difficult and more interesting on the private server. Outside of just making every enemy like do way more damage and have way more health, I couldn't really come up with a lot of interesting ways. But I found two really cool things that were actually already available on the server that I didn't realize. One of which is a system that allows you to basically at level 1 there's a thing that's there that's only available when you're level 1. I don't even know how they do this, but yeah, it's only available when you're level 1. And it allows you to enable challenge modes. So like hardcore. Now, I'm not entirely sure what happens if you die when you enable it. I don't know what happens, but obviously you don't really like, that's for like an actual server, but like I can just enforce them myself. But I do like the idea of it. But what comes with it is actually very interesting. There's a system for rewarding the people who complete the challenges already in place with that module. So what I could do, and what I've tried to do, is I made it so one of the rewards is talent points, which is fucking crazy. I really need to probably just like look into actually making my own server instead of using the repack. I just don't know. Like it sounds like it's got to be so much work. I'd have to remake everything, but I think a lot of it would just be copy paste. But anyway, the module offers you talent points, and you could customize how and when. So what I did was I made it originally, if you remember, my server gave 2 talent points per, and I really liked that concept. But what I made it is default 1 talent point per level now, and then each challenge mode also gives 1 talent point per. And I think there's something like 5 or 6 challenge modes that you can do. I've turned Iron Man and hardcore off because that's just stupid. I don't want to do that. And honestly, if you did do it, it would probably be very, very easy on that server. So just turn those off. But yeah, instead, there's ones like you can only wear. I'm not sure if like the challenge is like you can only wear crafted gear period, or if you can only wear self-crafted gear, because it says self-crafted mode or something like that. But that, it would be interesting to see if that's like how that worked. And then some other ones were, oh yeah, there's one that you can only like grays and whites are the only thing you can wear. Now that's actually very interesting because you could theoretically have very powerful grays and whites if they were craftable. So you could actually make that very interesting by making items that could be crafted at high level that are whites just with no stats on them. Because right now, obviously, it's only going to be from very early stuff. Whoa, what the hell? Why should you just gain health back?
Beware.
They're one of the priests heal him, I guess. But yeah, so that one is an option. I think we should still have the document up.
It is done. These zealots no longer
Yeah.
steer our faith towards destruction.
Okay, so you got... So semi-hardcore, I definitely want to do.
All who take
That's,
comfort
you
in
don't
the light
die,
of the
or you don't like
spirit
permanently lose the character, but you lose all power that the character had. All gear. That's fucking awesome. Okay, let's see this Tellus. Okay. Not as cool as I thought, but that's fucking good looking. That's a great one. But yeah, semi-hardcore sounds fucking awesome. That sounds really cool. And then self-crafted, item quality. Oh yeah, slow experience gain. So I think, so what we're going to do is I want to make the ring give, like I'm still going to make the ring, make the, I'm thinking about making it make you do less damage as well. I haven't really decided about that. Probably, I might not do that. But anyway, I think I will make the ring give you more experience. Because I think it would be a really interesting idea. I might make it where you do like 1% less damage per level or something like that, just so there's something else on there. But I was thinking about like something like, you know, some reason to continue to use the ring in combat at max level. Because once you're done with the actual leveling, or like while you're doing dungeons, that is. Because once you start doing dungeons, you're not going to like, you know what I mean? You're going to want to take that off. Like, there's no reason to have it on. It's not, it's hard enough as it is. But if you could theoretically survive the dungeon combat, what am I doing? If you could theoretically survive the dungeon combat with the ring on, I would want there to be some kind of like value to that. So I think we'd start with 25%, maybe 20% extra experience, and then 1% more per level or something like that. I have to see how it works because I don't actually know how the whole thing works, but. Okay, now we're doing Neltharis, Ruby Life Pools, and Algathar. Yeah, we're already 23 minutes in, so definitely not gonna. We probably will struggle to get into WAD stuff. Siege of Orgrimmar is actually gonna be very fast because all we have to do is kill Garrosh, which is now something you can just port to, which is kind of cool. Yeah, what was the other ones? And this one I just turned off. There's slow experience gain. Basically, you can modify, like... So you can also make a reward of it to give you more experience, which is not... I can't imagine that. But also item rewards. So I was also thinking about that as a thing. Like, if you do... I'm trying to think of, like, a way you can make it work, but... Wait, we're not doing... What am I doing? Algathar. Where's that? Over here. If you make it so like every level gives you a bag or a box or something like that, I just don't think it really matters though, because I don't think the gear won't ever be empowered, right? So you have to make it maybe give you an orb or something. I don't know, but okay. So anyway, then there's still quest experience only, which is a very interesting one as well. I don't really like that one, to be honest, but yeah, that's an interesting one. And then I found another module. Never figure out where the entrance is. Down here. I found another module that's very interesting and applicable to our playthrough, or eventual playthrough. It allows you to reset all dungeons and raids by paying a currency or gold. So I've tentatively set it up to require 25 badges of justice. And then you can reset the raid.
Welcome to Algathar Academy.
So I really like that idea.
Delighted that you received our invitation. The school is a touch
Because like I know
behind
if we know we want to if we know we're gonna do ZG multiple times,
It has been
then we just
quite some
partition
time
25
since
badges,
Well,
and you can
seems
just do
like
it over and
there's
over
a
again, you know.
further district indeed. Come with us.
I don't know
It's
exactly
only
how many
taken a moment to
badges
set
it
up.
requires, but
Slashers must have grown
I don't know,
wild
probably-
while we were away.
sounds like one of those things that I probably wouldn't actually use, but it's still there in case we want to do it.
Please.
And it avoids the buggy, like how we were doing it before, where it was like really buggy and was causing the whatever, like the thing in the game to tell you
Wait,
it was available, but it wasn't.
there is too much life magic. What are you doing?
It appears some new students have trickled in after you. They seem interested in our sports field.
Can we skip
Help
this
them
guy?
Sort out clearing the place. It is in quite a state.
Looks like it. No. Wow, you die too from that? Okay, the answer is no. That's silly. There goes Shade Scale. Managed to die in a fucking dungeon. Probably get the buff too, huh?
Aspects watch over you.
God, Blue Dragon stuff just looks so cool.
Our history professor Max Dormu is almost ready for lessons. Do see if there is anything he needs assistance with.
Yeah, I was thinking about, so in Diablo, in the D2 mod I made it so you can get, like, it's not really my idea, but basically, like, if you have a white item or whatever, like an item with like no actual power on it, which still drops all the time in Diablo for some reason, you can that item can be customized like way more. So there's like a system where you add stats to gear in the D2 mod, and I made it so you can only add stats 5 times before you have to do something to like return ability to add more. So why didn't we get no loot?
Since you did so well
What's that
on your
about?
lesson, feel free to take something from the good student's reward chest.
Hopefully that's not gonna be an issue. But anyway, I like that idea. So I think this would be a cool idea, is to make white gear. Honestly, I guess you can make white gear with actual stats on it too, though, right? That's not a requirement. I don't think that's actually like a physical requirement of it being white. I think you just have to set it to white and that's it. But yeah, I was thinking about making a white crafted gear have all sockets available instantly. So even at low level. I think that would be a cool way to do it. I don't really think there's any other way to make it interesting, but there's currently only blue gear and higher has extra sockets. So like while leveling, you're only gonna have like 1 socket in most of your gear. But if you have a white, it's like honestly a white piece is probably better. If you think about it, if that was true, if white gear that you craft while leveling, it'd have to be past a certain level, I think, but if like this actual powerful white gear, yeah, this would actually be a really interesting idea. If this powerful white gear that required a lot of crafting materials always had 3 stats, it might actually be the best slots in the game. Like, well, no, because obviously you'd have actual raid gear too, but yeah, I wish there was maybe one more way to customize it. I don't know how else to make it even more interesting.
how that works. Watch yourselves.
Okay, I guess it's just like not a guarantee to get actual loot.
Thank you so much for your help. Though, this all could have been avoided by someone not trying too hard.
It's weird that there's
What an
enemies over there.
overgrown statement.
But yeah, I think I don't know, I just have to figure out if the semi-hardcore mode deletes loot in your bags too, or if it's just loot that you have on, gear you have on. I think it's just gear you have on, but it also deletes your money, which I definitely don't like. That sucks, because that means that you're definitely not going to be able to do dungeons on those characters. I don't know, I think it'd be very interesting though.
It seems the
Wait, did we
parameters
get it?
I wove into my out-of-office spell
Yeah,
were
okay. Oh,
yet
Valdrakken bookcase. Damn, that sounds good.
Thank you for all your help in getting the school ready.
Yeah, that's going in the house. I ain't building no bookcase. Okay, Algathar done. Yeah, we're probably not even gonna get. We might not even get 2 BFA at this point. We'll just hearth and come back. Now we have stuff to just sell. Yeah, I think it would be very interesting to actually, instead of doing like a classic remix thing, do an actual like full-on leveling challenge. So we will do that at some point. I want to do a I'm gonna make, well, honestly, I think if you just compiled all those things, wait, what am I even doing? I think if you stacked all of those challenges together, it would be 10 times harder than anything I can do.
I have many lucky
Like if every time you died, you lost all your gear. I mean, first of all, you probably wouldn't even be able to play the game, because if you died early, you just have to remake the character or something. I don't know how we would fix that. But
many farewells.
yeah, besides that, yeah, I really don't think it, like, it'd probably be like ridiculously hard. Trying to think like what the synergy would be together. So slower experience gain is like, that's just like purely like you just turn that on because you get extra talent points, and that's what I wanted. I kind of wanted a thing to encourage you to get extra talent points that offset the idea of the ring and give you a reason to want to wear the ring at max level. So I think like every character I play will have that on from now on. The quality thing would be like, it would just change. Basically, if you put any of the other ones on, you probably aren't going to do any dungeons. Oh my god, I just went back to Dorngal. Sorry, I'm all over the place. But yeah, like semi-hardcore plus self-crafted plus item quality level. I mean, it would be ridiculous. Like, it's honestly, maybe you can't even do them all together. Now that I think about it, it's like, well, yeah, and then quest experience only. with very slow on. I mean, they're not really that hard. Most of them aren't actually that hard now that I think about it. It's the only one that's actually hard is semi-hardcore. And then, like, I think you could do semi-hardcore with self-crafted. That would be very fun. Or semi-hardcore with quality level. That would be very fun. And then that would pretty much be it. But we'll have to see what it looks like. I might try to do it. Maybe I'll try to start a new character and do... I definitely need to test the self-crafted thing out. That's very easy to test, I think. Oh yeah, we should probably do... Well, they're actually both in the zone. It would be interesting to see, like, how hard is the game when you get 4 talent points every level. Right? Because if you picked up slow experience gain, quest experience only... I mean, first of all, I'm not even sure. I think I need to have another think on if I want to try to make every dungeon or every quest in the game scale. Because I think I do. I think I do. I need to go test that and just see what that looks like. I don't know why I didn't do it. I had tried to do it. That's what I was doing, yeah. So on the previous server, if you just made every quest level 60, it would accomplish those goals and makes every quest not low level, basically. But
My friend, our history together is
yeah, I mean, I don't really see a reason not to do it. I think the reason I was gonna not do it was because then the best way to level would be to just do old zones that have no challenge or something, but it's like not really something I would do anyway, so. Probably skip a lot of this stuff.
Get those bones cleared out. We must be prepared for Chargath's plans.
Bane of the Scales, that's not what I would call them. See all those books on the ground? That's what we want. But honestly, yeah, I don't think there's any reason to ever have the slow experience gain thing off. Because, like, it actually makes it probably better and more playable. And it'd be a big power gain. So I honestly might need to make it so you don't get a talent point every level with that one. Because that maybe is too powerful. Like, it's only 50% less experience. But it's already kind of fast to level in Wrath Classic. So that's what I was going to do. I was actually going to make questing slower. Or like leveling in general, I guess, slower. And then make it so the ring gave you a bunch of experience. But I think this works even better. Wait, we probably don't even... Oh yeah, no, I guess you do need to kill both bosses to get this to spawn or whatever. The last part. I didn't realize this was just some random no-name mob. I thought this was an actual mob with a name. Oh. Okay. Oh, right. But still, all of it would only actually be interesting if stuff was hard. Because if you never die, then it's like, what's the point? The other things are just like there's power. Although, yeah, it's just like I definitely want to try it out. I think I'll try it out off screen and just have a look at what it looks like to level. First of all, the self-crafted thing, plus the ring, plus semi-hardcore or whatever. See how many times you die. But there's no other like things that you can modify. You can give items, like I was saying, and you can give achievements and titles. But there's not like you can't edit the actual challenge at all. So unfortunately, it's kind of just a better version of the ring, minus me being able to change it.
At last.
The ring can't get talent points. That's the thing that sucks about it.
Ring today. Stay your hand or taste the fire.
All right, Halashi Goulash is what we got. Looks all right. Let's just run out. Since we're just going to Ruby Love Robot Love Pools. Yeah, I have to figure out how the dying and losing stuff works. If you don't lose stuff that's like not equipped, i.e. you can craft a bunch of gear and then hang on to it, then that would actually be really interesting. I would just like, I would want to do it on maybe like a hunter or a mage or something. I don't know, it feels like probably mage is going to be, mage or priest is going to be like something that is really suitable for a leveling challenge. No pets and no real requirements of gear. Like hunter sounds great. I think I want to do hunter eventually where I take 0 damage. Like I have 1 health the whole time. I still haven't figured out how to make that happen. I think you just have to make the character take 99, like 9999 kind of thing. But yeah, I definitely think the like a cloth caster doesn't even require a weapon, you know? You could actually be fully naked. And the warlock's probably too easy. Not entirely sure how health pools of mobs or how demons like health pools work, but hunter with no pets, but warlock I mean I guess you can play with no pet, right? Warlock with no pet is just kind of shit though. It's like the pet very interesting compared to the hunters. Yeah, I think Frost Mage and Disciplined Priest with Penance on the move would be very interesting.
Alex Raza charged us with protecting the life pools from the primalists. I pray they have not infiltrated too deeply. Ensure the eggs are safe and eliminate any threat on these sacred grounds.
And then next up would be we can probably we'll go to Mechagon next because that's probably all we'll have time for. After this one, we'll port to Mechagon.
My allies sacrificed themselves so that I could return these eggs to their natural. You will not interfere.
Oh, what was that? Blacksmithing knowledge from killing an enemy?
Good
That's
work,
cool.
champion. Now that you have secured the pools below, I require your aid above.
This is a really good looking dungeon.
The exposed life pools are in grave danger. A powerful primalist is attempting to burn all the nesting areas.
Oh, we still have to kill these things?
Clear them to get to her. I will keep watch from above.
Forgot about that.
while I confront the dragon who is leading this assault.
Quickly, take the eggs. Save as many as you can.
Keep clearing them out. Do not let the primalist desecrate
Who
this
says
hallowed
take the eggs?
space.
Save as many as you can. What the hell? Why does she want them saved?
You are almost to the master of these minions. Hurry onwards, champion. The last pool is safe. She is exposed. Attack that primalist before she can summon reinforcements.
Order the sap snuffed out. Too soon.
Vile monster! I protected these life pools. No!
Oh, wait, what the fuck? What happens here? I didn't even realize that the person who's talking the whole time is this character here.
Your false queen cannot stop us.
What happened to her?
We are
I turned her away and she's gone, or him gone, or whatever. Does it die? Why are they at one health?
my pleasure.
Oh, you have to wait for the phase. Okay, alright, Baldraken Hanging Lamp. Actually, it didn't take much time at all.
Thank
Okay,
you,
let's go
champion.
do
The life
Freehold
pools
next.
Are safe for the moment, but the primalists are still a threat.
We still have another 15 or so
We
minutes.
must be vigilant, lest we be caught off guard again.
Oh yeah, up here. Is this really all there is though? I'm shocked that there's not even a single one from some expansions. Yeah, the Wowhead article. There's a Wowhead article. But yeah, no, there's nothing at all. Really weird. We're right there. What are we doing? There's one. WAD has one from Skyreach, which we obviously. Wait, can we skip this boss? I didn't even realize. I think you can. Gotta do the BFA zones as Alliance sometime. Whoa. That's unfortunate. I mean, we probably don't need to fight that boss either. Any of the bosses. They're all skippable. We do Harlan first. Right? Or what? Is he not there? He's there. Harlan sweet or sweetie? What do you say? A lot of debate over the years. Stolen Ironforge Seed. Strange one to have here, I think. Mark it off the list, though. They're gonna start getting really quick now. It's just simply gonna be about travel. It'd be really interesting to say, like, set a goal of, like, clearing BRD with those challenges on. Something that's totally doable, but is if you fail at all, you're gonna have to start over, you know? Because we had a lot of that. Very frustrating dying in BRD, but it's like, yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting. Because there wouldn't be, like, yeah. If all you could wear was gear that you crafted, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's a thing or not. Or if it's, I wonder, because if it's not, then it's a totally useless challenge and I'll have to turn it off. But if it's like you can wear any gear you want, but you can't have somebody else craft it for you, no, it's got to be only gear that you crafted, right? That wouldn't even make sense, because what gear is there that could be crafted that somebody else would give to you? Then the question becomes, is that ID based? It probably is, unfortunately. How does that work? Yeah, that's an interesting question. So I was gonna say I could make more gear, but if I can't edit the module and it's ID based, that would be a very aggressive mod for it to be ID based. There must be another way to determine that it was crafted. It's like an easier blanket thing that you can just have. I honestly need to sit down and look at how you do your own server. I don't know. I feel like I tried to, though, and it didn't work for me for some reason. There was something about it that I didn't like. I think it was just going to be a lot of work. Maybe there was something that was going to be lost that we couldn't have. I don't know. Where are we going? What's happening? For some reason you're not allowed to explore this area.
Be careful. I can sense a mass of great corruption within the shrine. It must not be allowed to fester.
What's over there? Nothing. Just RP. This dungeon I'm not as confident in skipping everything. I think you can. I know you can skip this boss to come back to it. We used to do that all the time.
How dare
I just don't know that you can fight the last boss without killing it.
with your presence. I call upon the surging waters. Arise and wipe out these intruders.
Welcome, Brother Pike. You have arrived just in time to witness our victory.
Once our ritual is complete, the Coltiran fleet will be.
This is a new voice line. Must have been different for Horde.
Quickly, heroes. Stop them before the fleet is lost.
Yeah, obviously, because this guy is not a Horde character. Well, let's hope we can skip all this. The hell's that thing? A world boss or weekly rare thing or whatever. World quest thing.
The Coltiran fleet is nearly yours, my queen.
It would seem you have guests, Lord Stormsong.
A voice actor for Lord Stormsong is insane.
Madness at once. The Coltiran fleet must not fall to darkness.
Fool. We must return to the sea, and Queen Ashara will
Yeah, it's
grant us
definitely
the
different
power
voice lines.
to do so.
Don't remember the Horde stuff, but this is definitely not
For the last time. Join me.
not something I remember.
Die.
Never.
Then I shall cast you.
You turned against the tide, Master. And now you have been pulled.
Where am I
underneath it.
standing?
Something is not right. Darkness.
That's fucking
still
weird,
festers
okay.
Here. Be wary, heroes. Some unseen evil still lurks in the dark.
If you go too far down there, though, you die, right?
To remove its influence from the shrine.
Or is there? I think there's an achievement to do something down there. I remember being in there.
By the Tide Mother. Do not listen to its whispers. This horror will try to twist your souls.
I will await you.
Tide Sage Fireplace. That's pretty cool looking. Well,
To interfere in my affairs.
we probably have time to do one more.
You think you can
Or
oppose
film it.
my will?
Might be better to just go do a different one.
Enjoy this victory.
Like we can go do Dead Mines or something. Let's go do Siege of Orgrimmar. That will take very little time. Well, we have to find. There it is. Actually, yeah, we gotta fly there still. What happened to Shade Scale? I died again? Or did it just expire? No, it couldn't have expired. I also want to do the Pandaren Heritage. Oh, so many things to do. Oh shit. Forgot about the invasion. Nyalotha here. That'd be a good one to have some decor from, don't you think? Yo, maybe we'll get the mount. Could you imagine?
We adventure together again. Except this time, I am afraid the circumstances.
Yeah, this is a really cool. I'm glad they added this skip.
The land is scarred.
Is on Mythic?
It is not too late, Garrosh. Lay down the mantle of War Chief. We can end this here, now, with no more bloodshed. Ha! Do you remember nothing of honor, of glory on a battlefield? You who would parley with the humans, who allowed warlocks to practice their dark magics right under our feet. You are weak. We are the Orcish Horde, the true Horde. We die, bloody and thrashing on the field of battle, like true orcs should. You are an orc no longer, and speak for none but yourself. You betrayed our people to forge your fragile alliances, and I will take great pleasure in tearing them apart. Then you have forced my hand. I will correct the mistake I made long ago. Spirits of the wind, the earth, the water, hear my call! Come to my... Fool! My dark shaman have twisted and tortured the elements for miles around. They cannot hear you now. Once again, you prove too weak and powerless to do anything.
Fortunately, you gotta wait.
Never powerless,
That doesn't speed up.
and never alone. So, you wish to face off against a real orc war chief. So be it.
Wow. Powerful. Alright, goodbye.
Garrosh, son of anger, hatred, fear, for they are...
Wait, I don't want the mount. I have the mount. I want the fucking weapon, or the shoulders. I never got them. Because I didn't want to do the raids. And I couldn't solo Mythic. I never got the shoulders.
I can see it now. I can see
In Mop Remix.
of this world. A world ruled by the Horde. My Horde. You will be trapped for eternity.
One more phase.
Will come to pass.
Then we'll get both our shoulders and the Decor. That'd be cool.
Mountains of skulls and rivers of blood, and I will have my world! You think you have won?
8, 7, 6, 5,
I
4,
will force your eyes open!
1.
Oh yeah, I think I should have dotted him because then he would die in this phase too, right? That's pretty fucking cool though. Come on. Nope.
This world
Horde Warlord's Throne. Let's see that. That is not what I thought it was gonna look like, but very interesting. Well, probably do one more, but there's no easy way out of here, is there? Okay, yeah, let's do. Oh wait, what?
Stormwind honors your service to the Alliance. I am Varian, but I am also Logosh.
Can I get out? There's no way out, I guess. Oh, he's not actually dead either. I forgot about that.
Loktar, friend.
Nothing to say to you, Night Elf. Why?
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
We fight when we
We'd have to run all the way out, I guess. Where's there a, isn't there an entrance or something? I was gonna go do maybe Jade Temple or something, but it's too far. I mean, I don't even know how you get out of here, to be honest. This raid's like literally like you have to hearth, right? Yeah, this door's not, well, it is open, but alright, well that's it. We don't have time for anything more then, so thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. We're gonna be finishing it hopefully in the next episode. We still have Mechagon and then the 2 WAD dungeons. And then we still gotta do Temple of Jade Serpent, which probably gives the best. Oh, here, actually, here, let's do this before we end the episode. Let's go to the house. Should we save these materials? Probably. I'm not gonna save the BFA stuff. Honestly, I don't plan on doing the BFA stuff, but maybe we'll get to it. Go to the house for a second. Put down that bookcase. How you do it? I like that the Decor is required to level up the house. I don't think there's any other way to get house experience, right? Such a great system. Very pleased with it. Actually got a few things. Okay, Valdrak and bookcase. That fits well there. Oh, that's kind of cool, but they're just too long. That's the part I don't like. It fits in a totally different style room maybe, but not in here. Stone stool. Lamppost, that's definitely not indoor stuff. Hanging lamp, that's, yeah, see, it's just way too long. It almost goes through the floor. Yeah, that's just not interesting. Okay, what else do we get? We had the trellis. Goulash. How big is that? Nah, it's too big. Doesn't fit on the table. Tome of Reliquary. Okay, yeah, we got that. Oh yeah, but see, that floats. I don't want them to float, for the love of God. God damn it. That was from Karazhan the other day. Someday we'll have books that we actually can use. I guess I need to just get more copies of the same books I already have, unfortunately. Ornate Surmar table. The fountain. Stolen iron forged seat. That's kind of cool, I guess. We can put that maybe on one of the tables. We definitely like it to be centered. That looks good. Not really centered all the way. There you go. Now let's quickly go outside and put our trellis up. How do we get outside? It's not working? Oh, I was trying to move it. Couple options. This decor is only placeable inside a street light? Are you... What? What are you talking about? It's like the furthest back we can place it. Nope. Wait, what? I guess it doesn't show... What the hell? Doesn't show the actual border of the... Well, that's kind of garbage there, honestly. We should put it up at the front of the house, I guess. Actually, yeah, I don't even think I'll put it anywhere. I was gonna have it as kind of like the border of the property and you walk through it. It's a cool place for it. Wasn't there another thing I wanted to put? Oh, maybe the fountain? There's a lot of fountains. Oh, wow. They don't really... Oh, that's cool. We already have that fountain in there. What else did we get? We had something else that was interesting. Something like that. Just throw it down. Alright, anyway, I gotta run. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode.